Hey guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another declutter video. I am decluttering my collection of eyeshadow palettes. This has accumulated so much over the past couple of years and it is currently out of control. I do not have enough room. I do not get to all of my eyeshadow palettes. I definitely have my favorite and then least used eyeshadow palettes, so I'm going to declutter them for you guys to see in this video. I do want to mention that with the eyeshadow palettes that I'm getting rid of, I am giving them to friends and family, so they're not something that I can actually give away to you guys. I'm really sorry, but you know, with used makeup, it's a really iffy thing, but I am definitely planning some giveaways soon, so make sure to check out my Instagram page and I'll let you guys know when I'll do my next giveaway there. Alright, let's get into the decluttering. Okay, so this is my main eyeshadow palette drawer. Yeah, we got some work to do, guys. I do also have this drawer, which is it's a huge mess. Let's start with this one. So first up we have this highlight palette from Designer Brands. This is actually really good, but I think it was limited edition, so it's not like I can really use it that much. I kind of want to keep it just in case it comes back in this year. Color Bible, this was the BH Cosmetics first edition of this palette. I love this, especially this highlight shade. Like, this is a gorgeous palette. I love it so much more than the second deluxe edition, so I'll be keeping that one. This is so hard because this section here, these are my Too Faced palettes. I'd never use this palette, this Chocolate Bonbons palette, never use it, but I like having it in my collection, so it's probably something that I will keep. Is that silly? And same with all of these palettes. They are something that I'm definitely going to keep because I love having them in my collection. This is the Balm Nude Beach eyeshadow palette. I love this. I will keep this for sure. Kylie, Take Me on Vacation. I actually really love this palette. That's something that I will keep, I think. I don't necessarily need it, but I do actually really love it. I use it all the time. Another collection I'm probably just going to keep just because these palettes are iconic. I actually have hardly used this Naked palette. I've used this one quite a bit, the Naked 3, and I only just recently got the Naked Heat, so there's something that I will definitely keep. Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. I never used this. I paid so much money for it, so I think I want to keep it. And it's practically new. I think I'll keep it. Zoeva Cocoa Blends. I definitely want to keep this. I love this eyeshadow palette. These are all Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Definitely want to keep these. And you know what? It's the same with these. These are all Makeup Geeks. I love these eyeshadows. They're beautiful. They're something that I definitely want to keep. Same, this is actually Colourpop. You can see how much I've used it by how dirty it is. But love these. This is the Tartist Pro. Haven't used this much as I should, but I do love this palette and it's something that I'm going to keep. Oh, this is the Makeup Geek ones that I've taken out for travel and Colourpop. So I'll keep that. NYX Contour Kit. Now, I never use this, but it's really good if I'm doing like drugstore tutorials. So I think I'll keep it for that. Pretty Fun and Fearless palette. This was the collaboration with Chloe Morello. I don't actually use this and it's limited edition, so I think I'll give that one away. Lorac Unzipped. Oh my god, I used to use this literally all the time, but I actually haven't used it for quite some time. This is like such a beautiful like bridal palette. I think I want to keep it just because it's a fave. Garbo and Kelly Overnight Sensation. This one is a no from me. I do not use it. It's not that versatile. Yeah, I didn't love it, so I'm gonna give that one away. Okay, what is this? Oh, Anastasia Contour Kit. Well, I need to keep that. That's iconic. NYX Strobe Genius. Oh, that's even broken. I have used this once. I didn't really like it that much, and it's broken, so I'm thinking I'll just give that away. This Old Gem. Oh my god, I have to keep this just for memory's sake. Oh my god, this kitten color though, like it's, this is like the original. Oh my god, yeah. Need to keep that. Model's Own Sculpt and Glow. I think I'll get rid of this one. I didn't really love it and I have them all like singular kind of things, so I don't really need it. Garbo and Kelly Instagirl. This one, I did actually quite like them, but I just don't use it. And it has like cream products up the top, powder down the bottom. So I don't think this one is a keep for me. Barry M Cosmic Lights Highlighting Palette. I don't really need this one either. I did use it in a tutorial, like of new products, but it isn't a necessity for me. Tartelette Toasted Palette. This one, I've only used it like, you know, not too many times, so I think I want to keep it and still have a play with it. And I just love the Tarte packaging. It's gorgeous. I have no idea what this is. Oh, this would be good for like a drugstore tutorial, so I might hang on to that one. Narcissist Wanted eyeshadow palette. I think I'll hang on to this one because I haven't played around with it enough and it was gorgeous. Okay, so we've got this little part here. The original Lorac Pro, I never use this, so this is a giveaway. The original Tartelette palette, I actually never use this, but it's one of those ones that I just want to keep in my collection. I don't even know why. I should use it more often considering I've been loving mattes lately. Ugh. I'm torn. I think I'll keep it. And it's hard with these ones because like they were so expensive. Like I would have paid like $70 for this palette or even more. So it's definitely something that I want to keep. This is the original Shaaanxo palette with the lipsticks on one side and the eyeshadows on the other. I have the new one and I love the new one, so I'm going to give this one away. Soft Glam. Now, I hate this palette, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm joking. I love this palette. Yeah, definitely keeping this one. I don't know where my other Anastasia ones. I think they must be in the drawer below. Oh my god. There's a few like mixed things in this drawer, but I'll do my best. Okay, so we have this. This is like a Kylie palette. It was like a Christmas one. I'm gonna give that one away. This is a Too Faced Mecca 20-year anniversary palette. Oops, I just broke it. I've still got it in its box. I used it in one video and I didn't really like it, so I'm gonna give that away. I have these Australis customization station palettes that I am going to keep. I want to use them for drugstore tutorials. I need to do some more drugstore looks, so they'll be handy when I do those. Carly Bible, this is the deluxe edition. It's way too big. It's actually ridiculous, but I want to keep it because it's current. So if I do like a more affordable look, it's people can still get it. The BYS Berries palette, oh my god, I can't even open this. I didn't really love this palette, so I'm probably going to give that away, or you know, use it in a video where I use makeup that I'm throwing out or something, you know, that kind of thing. I didn't love it, and I think it made my eyes sting actually. Violet Voss Pro, I want to keep this. I don't use it as much as I should. I need to use this in a video of like makeup that I never use, because I was obsessed with this when I first got it and I literally haven't used it for a good 6 months. We have a Zoeva Contour Spectrum. I don't use it, so I'm probably just going to give it away. I think I used it in one video and maybe for the week after, but yeah. The Anastasia Glow Kit, I love this. I'm going to keep this. Designer Brands All Eyes on You. Now this was another limited edition palette. It's probably not something that I'm really going to use again because if I use it, like, I can't use it in a video. So yeah, probably give that one away. I remember when I got this, like I used to love it. Like you can see that this shade here is like, they're quite worn, but it's not something that I've even used for a couple of years. So I'll give that one away. Designer Brands Pro Contour. I used to use this one all the time. They no longer have it, so I'll be giving that one away. This is my MAC customized little like contour blush kit. I never use it really, but it's not something that I'm going to give away because it costs so much. Okay, so I have the Maybelline's Nudes and Blush Nudes palette. I'm going to keep these ones for the sake that they are drugstore and they're kind of like I just like keeping things that a lot of people might be able to get their hands on. So that's why I will keep these ones. NYX Lid Lingerie. I actually really like this palette, so I think I'm going to keep it. Smith & Colt. This is Book of Sun Chapter 1. I used this in a recent video and I didn't love it, so I'm probably just going to get rid of it. And I think it is quite pricey from what I remember. So it's not something that if I don't love, I'll, you know, include in a video because I know, you know, people don't have an endless pot of money. Australis Contouring Kits. I haven't used that in years, so I'll probably get rid of that one. This is the Australis Bronze Eyed Girl palette. I am going to get rid of that one because, well, it's 6 colors. They're quite big shade, like pans. So it just takes up a lot of room and you can't even get it anymore. So I'll get rid of that one. Okay, Essence Roses, All About Roses eyeshadow palette. I'm going to get rid of this one. I didn't love it when I used it. So sis. Models Prefer Make Me Blush Face Palette. Was this the newer one? Like, this is a nice palette, but I never use it, so I'm probably going to get rid of that one. Models Prefer Contouring Collection. This is actually broke, so I'm probably just going to throw that one away. It is a cream product as well. And I never was good at cream contouring, so yeah. This is an e.l.f. geometric eyeshadow book. It looks cute, but it didn't really work that well. Like, the shadows weren't that pigmented kind of thing. I tried filming an e.l.f. one brand tutorial and I used this, but now I think I've got some better things, I think, for eyes. And it was really hard with like the shapes to get in, like the eyeshadow brush kind of thing. So yeah, it was just a cheapie from iHerb anyway. Okay, so this is a NYX Rockstar eyeshadow palette. I liked it at the time, but honestly, like, I haven't used it in well over a year and a half. I don't even know. Couldn't even tell you. There is some random stuff down there, but I have finished my eyeshadow palettes from this section. I do have some other eyeshadow palettes in another drawer, or another 2 drawers that I'm going to go through as well. Okay, so here are my other palettes that I had in my other storage. To be honest, I haven't used any of these in, well over a year. So really I should be getting rid of all of them, but I'm going to show you them before I do that. Okay, so I've been trying to film this for a while and there's a lot of noise outside and I was waiting for it to end and it kind of hasn't. So I'm just going to film it anyway, so apologies in advance. So we have this MUA matte eyeshadow palette. I am getting rid of this. I haven't used it in ages. I barely used it. I didn't really like it. Not that pigmented. Yeah, that kind of thing. So we have this Chi Chi Brights eyeshadow palette. The black is broken, so it's kind of like trickled down through everything. There were some beautiful shades in there, but I just don't use it. We have this sleek eyeshadow palette. What's this one? I Divine. So this eyeshadow palette does not have any mattes in it. It is completely all shimmers. Like, this color here is just beautiful. Like, I mean, I wish I could use that, but anyway. It's not something that I use, so I am going to get rid of this one. This is the Chi Chi Bases eyeshadow palette. I don't use this one. I thought it would be really nice, but all of the colors kind of blend into each other because they are just full of, well, it's just full of light colors. So yeah, I'll get rid of that one. Stila in the No palette. I'll get rid of this one. I haven't used it. I barely used it because I bought it because I loved the In the Light palette so much, but I just didn't get the use out of this one. The Chi Chi Sun Kissed eyeshadow palette looks like this. This was actually really cute, but again, have I even used this? Like, it honestly looks unused. I don't think I've used it, if I'm being really honest. So yeah, I'll get rid of that one. Mattes 2 from Chi Chi. I think I might keep this one just because it is a good matte palette to have. Like, matte eyeshadow palettes in the drugstore are quite hard to find. So I think I'll hang on to this one just in case I need it down the track for a tutorial. This is the Chi Chi Naturals eyeshadow palette, and it's pretty much a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked palette, I think. I think I might keep it on that basis in case I decide to do like a comparison type of video, comparing the two, or, you know, like one side high-end, one side drugstore face tutorial. But yeah, I'll hang on to that one. This is another sleek palette. Oh wait, this is the Ultra Mattes. Oh yes, this one. Now this one I might hang on to because sometimes I do like bright color tutorials and these are actually really, really good shadows. So I do like those ones. Chi Chi Bronzes palette. This one is broken over here. I don't use it, so I might get rid of that one. L'Oreal La Palette Nude in beige. This one, like, look how small the pans are. I don't know, I might get rid of this one just because I never use it, although it's a good drugstore, but there's a lot more newer, better drugstore palettes out there. The Too Faced Totally Cute palette. Now this, I really, really loved it when it first came out, but I honestly haven't used it in so long. It was such a nice little palette, and I created like some really cute little looks with it. Oh look, it's another color like that one. Oh, it's very different. It's like a brown. Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, I think I'll get rid of this one just because simply I don't use it. This is another MUA eyeshadow palette. This one is a dupe for the Naked palette. But yeah, I don't use it, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Here we have a customized MAC palette. I am, of course, hanging on to this. This cost me a couple $100, if I'm being really honest. So yeah, I'm hanging on to that one. Same with this MAC eyeshadow palette. Here we have another sleek palette. Now this is the Garden of Eden palette. It's got some pretty colors, but it's not something that I'm going to use, so I'll get rid of that one. Here we have the Chi Chi Dramatic eyeshadow palette. Have I even used this one? It doesn't really look like it, but I will get rid of it just because I've never used it. This is one of those NYX eyeshadow Rockstar palettes. It looks like I've swatched maybe this color, but I've never used it. So, see ya. This is another MUA bright colored palette. I have used it in tutorials for like bright colors or whatever, but it's not something that I use, so I might get rid of this one. I've got a couple of Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes. Now, I think I've used this one. And like, I mean, it was nice, but it's probably not something that I'm going to use all the time at all. But I was thinking of doing a Wet n Wild tutorial, so I might keep it for that one. And then there's this one, which I think I'll keep both of these just in case I end up doing a Wet n Wild one brand tutorial. I've got recently a few more products, so I might be able to do that soon. Whereas this one, I think I'll get rid of because I don't think I'll be using that. Too Faced Natural at Night palette. This is not something that I use really at all, so I might pass that one down. Eyeshadow Contour Kit. I didn't actually really love this one at all. I didn't like the formula of it, so I think I'm going to get rid of that one. Now I have this Essence palette, but I have like all of the other single eyeshadows and I don't use them. To be honest, I did a whole video review on them. They're not something that I use. All of the like lighter colors kind of look the same. And yeah, I have so many other shadows that I don't think that I'll use them. And I much prefer the Australis customized eyeshadows, if you're wondering. Okay, so I've just quickly cleaned up my drawers. I did want to say that these dividers, they're from Daiso, if you're wanting to know. I don't know if they still have them. Anyway, I'm just going to pop them back in and I thought I'd show you. I forgot to show you my BH Cosmetics Shaniks Oh The Remix palette. I love this palette and actually was using it at the time, so it was sitting on my desk and I wanted to just show you guys it in my collection. I couldn't find a place for the Carly Bybel Deluxe Edition palette, so I'm going to store that somewhere else, but there is my completed collection. So that is my whole collection decluttered. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you would like to see more decluttering. I will link my previous declutter video, which is a lipstick declutter, down below so you can go and check that out. And yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye!